This partwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up partworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. Thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 6 of Building Robocop from Fanhome and from Robocop, but you sort of knew that already. Also, Digger Steely and MGM that make the film, I believe so. The Postmodern Prometheus Part 2. Feel free to read all the words there. Yes, look, he's got that chest detail that I put on a couple of issues ago. There we go, looking at the film being made. Right elbow joint. You've got some interesting parts in here. We've got a big spring, a rubbery bit. And yeah, so we've got to put that together with the big spring in there. And then the rubbery sheath goes over the top, and looks like we're using the metal part that we got from last time. Go over there, so that'll be the top part of the interior part of the arm. Quite cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's nice to have the rubbery joint, and instead of other robots that have got metallic, it feels more, you know, man in a suit. Although it's not man in a suit, it sort of is, but isn't. But yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Looking at the Jacquard machine. Again, another one I'm not familiar with. I will have a read up of these because I like the oldie worldy robotics. It's quite cool. And in real stuff, we've got 3-dimensional games. Yeah, from back in the day. That 2-dimensional, but looks like 3-dimensional is what they really mean. 3-dimensional games on a flat screen. But then, obviously, it can become more 3-dimensional, especially with VR and stuff now. So, yeah, interesting stuff. I shall read all of that as well. The magazines in this are more interesting than other things, or more interesting to me. If you're into cars, you might really like the Fast and Furious selection, but I'm more into robots than cars. So let's clear this out of the way and let's get this elbow built. So the parts supplied this time and the parts from last time, I believe, are all going to be used this time around. This is the rubber bit that I was talking about, which is, oh, it's plastic, but it's rubbery. It's quite nice. I like it. This is the metal bit from last time, obviously, as well. So, first of all, we are going to take this bit. And the nut is going to sit in there. Right, so we've got the nut, a little bracket to hold the nut in place. 2 KP screws, which are these in the pack that says KP on it. Right, there we have that. Right, this is going to be tiny, difficult stuff, so I am going to do this off camera so I can actually figure out exactly where all the things are going and get it all together properly. I can't quite make out what's happening in that picture. It is on that side, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So bear with me a moment. I shall get that part installed and then come back and fit the rest of it, the spring and the sprocket bit. Right. It doesn't go onto that bit. It goes onto this bit. Quite easily, there's a notch cut out for it to sit in there like so. Nice and easy. This bit, we need to put the spring over the big post. Double check that it is the big post. Not. Yeah, and then that goes over the top of that as well. So, it'll be on the inside. Like so. So we've got sprung gear on there. Then that goes together. Ah, yeah, because it goes onto that bit, which has got the tooth that matches up there. So that on there, and then that will click into place for each individual stage. So that goes together like that. We've got the big screw that goes through the middle of that to hold it all together, and that goes into the nut on the other side. Like so. Lined up quite right. There it goes. That's going into the nut now, I feel. So before I tighten that up, we need some BP screws. Not KP, we used them. BP. 2 of those. We'll hold the top part together from this side. Multiple screw holes there. Which one's which? Not the clearest of pictures. The top ones by the looks of that, or opposite ones. Oh, then they go through. Ah, right. So this is then going to fit on there like that. I believe like that. Yes, that bit at the top and that bit at the top. So that's going to be those opposite ones. So this is this one and that one. That will go through there. There's probably only, yeah, there's 2, the opposite ones to the ones that are on the other side, funnily enough. So that will go in there. That will go in the top. In the back one of that. So that will hold the casing together. And that will hold the entire joint together there. So that still moves. It's tight, but that's okay because I'm only working from there. Once it's got an entire leg on it, it'll be much easier to move. So before that goes on there, we've got to slide on this bit. Again, it'll only go that way round because of the shaping of all of that. Goes on there like that. Does that feel right? Difficult to gauge. I'm say having some trouble seeing things anyway, which doesn't make life much easier. But yeah, it's definitely got to be that way around, and that's going to be going on there like that. And that's going over the top of that. So it is that way round. Trying to see where everything's going to line up. These are cutouts, obviously, for those. Like that. Like that. So we're going to be using the CM screws. 2 of those. And we'll see how that lines up. This should go all the way through this top one there. Through there and into, no, it's coming through there. That's coming out of there. It isn't. Not entirely certain that that's correct. Let me, again, play with it for a little while and come back and show you how it actually goes together. Okay, I was right. It was just like that. It's just a case of getting it lined up properly. This is not held tight, but you do have to have it in place first. I shall finish off by tightening up these 2 screws there. And that is that. It's a strange construction, but I'm sure it will work fine. It's just a little bit unusual. But yeah, there's obviously going to be another piece, that metal piece that goes through the other side. That'll be what these are for attaching to different places. So yeah, there you have that. That does move, not a great deal. Obviously, it's still got a bend through there, but yeah, that will work. I can see how that's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's the right arm, so that's going to be the underside. So it's this way. And yeah, that's coming together. It's starting to look nice. It's not my favourite issue, not my favourite part to build, but it's done the job. So yeah, that was the last 2 issues. That was the one before. And the first one of this part of the build was obviously his chest piece. So yeah, you can get a good idea of how he's coming together. This is the right arm. It's going to be sort of there-ish, elbow. You've got the top bit of the arm to go through there, and then obviously the hand down there somewhere. So yeah, he's coming together. So that's it. That's it for this month. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the build. Do let me know in the comments if you are, or indeed if you're not. And I shall see you for more Robocop in a few weeks, but more part works every day. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.